Hey, this is Luke Symes with Salt Strong. Today we're going to be doing the final conclusion of our PowerPro versus Spiderwire test. And so what I've done is I got the two lines. They're both 10-pound braids. And so I did multiple tests, and we'll talk about casting first. We had casting, knot strength, and then abrasion resistance. Those are the three categories. For me, as an artificial lure fisherman, casting is extremely important because all the fish I can catch are in between me and however far I can cast. So the longer I can cast, the more fish I can catch. It's that simple. So I put that as a very high priority, so we're gonna start there. So on day one, right, I put the two different lines on the same exact reels, and then I also used the same exact rods when both testing the casting up front and when using them for the past year and a half. I've had these on for a long time. So on day one, the casting test, the Spiderwire won barely. It was like a 2% advantage going Invisi-Braid versus the PowerPro. This is the original PowerPro, and this is the Invisi-Braid from Spiderwire. So day one, Spiderwire was my favorite, just simply because of that. And as far as abrasion and knot strength, they were comparable. Like there really wasn't that much of a difference. And again, casting, in my opinion, is number one. But over time, in a really short amount of time, I started realizing that my casting performance with the Invisi-Braid was declining pretty quickly, whereas my performance with the PowerPro held the same, if not, it maybe even got a little bit better. It just got, it felt like it got better, if not at least held the same. And then this definitely got worse, significantly worse, to the point where I really didn't even enjoy using it because I could literally feel how much less I was able to cast and how much less distance I was able to cover. And the reason why I think that happened is because this Spiderwire, here's the spool of it. It has like a wax exterior, and that's what enabled it to cast really well at the beginning. The problem though is that as this little wax coating gets rubbed off again with usage, which in my case I was doing like 100, 200 casts a day, so it happened pretty quickly, like within months. The casting performance significantly decreased. And for that reason, I now, at least between these two, I highly recommend the PowerPro, just the original PowerPro. This is the 4-strand PowerPro, again, because it is just able to last much longer. If you want to replace your line a lot, obviously, again, on day one, this was superior. But if you want to save money and just keep line on the spool for a while, like this, I've had it for over a year and a half, and I've been using it aggressively. Whereas this, I've had it on for a year and a half, but I really haven't been using it much at all in the past year, just because I just didn't appreciate the casting performance. So I just wanted to give an update on that casting performance. Again, if you're a live bait fisherman, you're not doing a lot of casting, then it probably doesn't make that big of a difference. But for me, as a lure guy, doing a ton of casts, the PowerPro, between these two, the PowerPro is in my opinion, the better option. But we'll be doing a lot more tests. So I have a bunch of lines here. We're going to be testing out braid for mainline. Also, we have a lot of fluorocarbons, plus a lot of just traditional monofilament. So we're going to be doing tests on all of them. And if you have any particular lines that I haven't tested, we actually have a lot of tests so far, and I'll put a link down below so you can see all the tests we've done so far. But if you have any lines that are not yet in there, please let us know. I really want to understand the best line. I want to be able to find the best line for every application, right? For casting versus leader, and so I'll be more than happy to go out and test these lines. So comment down below if you have any questions. If you found anything different on these two lines, if you tested these both out and you did not reach the same conclusion, I would love to hear that as well, right? We're not tied to any of these companies. We just want to make sure that you make the smartest decisions with your saltwater fishing equipment purchases. And so if I misstated anything, please let me know. So anyhow, comment section down below, we check them all. Thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.
Hey there, it's Joe Simons, one of the co-founders here at Salt Strong, and have you claimed your free pack of these irresistible Slam Shady paddle tail lures? We designed this lure with over 12,000 serious inshore anglers, including many full-time guides, to go out there and catch more redfish, more speckled trout, more snook, more flounder, more inshore saltwater slams. And if you want a free pack to try out a sample yourself, click down below right now. We have one free pack per angler while supplies last. Click down below right now.